Welcome to FIU Football Weekly. Panthers 1-1 after a 34-3 win over Wagner on Saturday, and now getting ready for another Panther team, the Pittsburgh Panthers. But first, let's talk about the game. Coach Ron Turner joins me here. And what did you like from Saturday, and what do you want to see improve on from Saturday?
Well, obviously, Pete, I liked our quick start. We kicked off and held them 3-and-out, punted, scored in 3 plays. So we'll take that every time, right? And I like the way we started. We came out with focused energy. I talked about that from the week before. I felt the week before we came out, with a great attitude, a lot of energy, but maybe the focus wasn't where it needed to be. You got to be relaxed, but you got to be focused as well. And I thought we did that. Came out with energy and focused in on doing our job early. We got a little sloppy at times. We got to get rid of that. Offensively, we had 5 pre-snap penalties, which is totally unacceptable. We had 2 holding calls. Both were good calls. So some things there we've got to clean up and turn the ball over 3 times. 2 on offense, 1 on special teams. We're not going to beat many people turn the ball over 3 times. Fortunately, we got 6 takeaways. So, but those are things we got to clean up.
Last week we talked about getting the running game on track, and got that done on Saturday, led by Alex Gardner in his record-breaking game. Besides the obvious blocking, what was different this week from the first week of the season with the run game?
Well, I thought we executed a lot better. Our guys, we blocked the right guy. We didn't have busted assignments, things like that. And Alex did a great job of hitting the holes. And there were times where, there was somebody in the hole, and he would bounce it and create something and make a play. And that's something we haven't had, where a guy created a play in the run game when it wasn't there. And he did that. And I thought Anton Samuel went in and did a nice job as well.
Yeah, Anton, I thought, we were talking before, was a guy that I thought had a pretty good performance for not playing for 2 years, football basically.
Yeah, he did. And I told him after the game, I said, feel good to get back out in the field. Been a while. And he said, yeah, it's been 2 years. Plus, he didn't have training camp, or much of it. He was injured. So I thought he did. He stepped in and did a nice job, and that was good to see. And I thought our offensive line, did a good job. They gave us a lot of different looks. We knew going into the game, and we told them there are going to be some looks, some runs that maybe aren't going to be very good because they're going to hit a certain gap or whatever. It may be a no gain or a 1-yard gain or whatever, but there are also going to be some big ones. And our guys did a really good job of identifying the different looks and knowing who they blocked.
Alex and EJ got the job done under center. How do you see those guys' performance from Saturday?
I thought they both played well. I thought they both prepared really well and stepped up and played well. Pleased with both of them. We missed a couple passes, especially down the field. I think that's one area that I know Alex feels like he's got to improve on his deep ball accuracy, and we'll continue to work that. But I thought both of them, saw the field really well, made very good decisions all day.
Defensively, another great performance by that side of the ball, especially, again, the defensive line, the defensive backs as well. Denzel Perrine had a pretty good game. How's he doing going into this game?
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. He tweaked his groin a little bit, but I think he'll be fine. He should be ready to go. And our defense did play well. The good thing is they're playing hard, they're playing fast, they're playing aggressive, and right now they're playing with a lot of confidence. And that's good to see. Hopefully we can continue and draw on that.
And moving on to that, defense is going to have a big challenge this week. Pitt Panthers come to town, and I guess the first guy that stands out for me is James Conner, 250 pounds of human being.
No, he's a good back. He runs hard. He runs smart. He's physical, and that's what they want to be. They want to be a physical running team. Their offensive line does a great job. They're really good, and very big, very physical. And he does a tremendous job. And again, that's what they want to do. They're going to line up and they're going to run the ball. And schematically they're very sound. They're very good, and they've got good people doing it. So it's going to be a huge challenge. Plus, they also have 2 good receivers on the outside. So if you focus too much on the running game, they can beat you. They got 2 very good receivers.
Defensively, what have you seen from the Pitt Panthers from watching the film?
Very similar to the offense. They're very physical. They're good size. They're physical. They want to stop the run first and foremost, and they do it. They do a good job stopping it with the front. They don't have to get the secondary involved as some other teams do to stop the run. They're tough to run on. They're very physical, and it's going to be a challenge. They're aggressive. They're physical, and they get after it.
Saturday will be only the second 12 o'clock kickoff game in the history of this 13-year-old FIU football program. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The last time it happened was in '09, Halloween Day, and it was a sweltering one. Yeah. The Panthers came out on top in overtime, 20-17. Obviously, you guys practice in this weather every day and used to it by now. Is there a different approach you take with a 12 o'clock kickoff?
Well, not really, other than play a lot of people, which we do anyway. The biggest thing is our guys just got to hydrate, leading into the game, days before the game and during it and everything else. And condition for it all summer, and everything we've done is to put us in this position to go out and play in this weather. And nothing we do about the weather, we'll go out and play. I feel like I'm back in the Midwest now with these noon games. With the Bears, we had a lot of noon games, and in Champaign, we had 11 o'clock games. So, and I love them. The earlier, the better. I'd play them at 9 if we could.
NCAA-wise, I'm not really clear on this, but, I mean, do you get to choose your uniform top, or is that the visiting team's call? Or
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, because I think it's a major flaw, one of the many major flaws in the NC2A. We choose what we want to wear, but we really don't, because the other team has to. They have to agree to it in writing prior to the game. So we sent them information we wanted to wear white, and they were smart enough not to agree, which is ridiculous. I mean, the home team should be able to choose what they wear. It's ridiculous. That needs to be changed.
Nope. Something to look forward to there. Coach, thanks for joining us again, and good luck on Saturday, and hopefully come out on top and 2-1 going into Louisville.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's going to be a big challenge, but I think our guys are ready to embrace the challenge.
Yards. Hands the ball off again. Gardner has room. Upfield 45-50. He splits the defenders going outside right 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and diving for the goal line.
Back on FIU Football Weekly here, Alex Gardner, the freshman running back, joins me. And as we learned in fall camp, he's a pretty good singer, but we saw Saturday he's a pretty good dancer, too, on the field with those moves against Wagner. A FIU single-game record for a freshman rushing. Just talk a little bit about Saturday's game.
It was an honor really breaking that record, because that was one of my goals, and I'm just glad that the offensive line put me in the position that they did. Coaches with the play calling, just glad, and I hit the holes that I needed to and got enough yards to get the record.
What did you take away from week 1 of the season to week 2 that, obviously, let's call it what it is. Wagner is not as good as Bethune-Cookman. But what did you take away from the first week to the second week?
Not playing my game. I was forcing it, I wasn't letting the game come to me. I was just trying to force it and do too much, I believe.
As far as, I know you mentioned after the game that, the running part's easy for you because that's what you've always done, but something that you need to work on is picking up blitzes and protections. How is that going for you?
Well, I'm just learning how to be in position to get a better angle at a defender, and being able to come on strong and keep contact and push them where I want them to go.
As far as your O-line play, they opened up some holes for you.
Yes,
just talk a little bit about that and the rest of the offense in general from Saturday.
They played well. Everyone played well because we prepared very hard, and we went out, and everything we practiced we saw in the game.
Saturday will be a different test from the previous Saturday because you go now Division I. You're playing Pittsburgh Panthers, same nickname as school. Obviously, high school football is different from college football. But when you played a tougher team in high school, how did you get prepared, as opposed to playing Sister Mary of the Poor?
I just put a goal in my mind that I wanted to be the best player and do the best thing that I could to help my team and put my team in the best position. And I see that this is a big opportunity for us. If we can get this win, this would be great for the school. And I just want to be able to help the team as much as I can to get this win.
As far as your quarterbacks, Alex Magoo and E.J. Hilliard both got in the game. How did you think they played?
They both played very well. They played great. They played the scheme well. Offensive plays went very well. The offense flowed very good. I think they both did a tremendous job.
That's Alex Gardner, Panthers on Saturday at 12 noon from FIU Stadium. You can always catch the game on 1210 ESPN Deportes AM. Pregame starts at 11:30.